filmed a video, but today we have a special guest. Okay, please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Graça and I was the missing piece of this puzzle, so I'm back.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome back to Young Motivators Film Version. And today the main topic will be, because two of us recently graduated actually, and we finished our master's degree, so we thought of just discussing about our journey during our studies, like how we managed to balance both schoolwork and just having a relationship with God. And also, now that we've graduated, how do you pursue success at the same time you are maintaining this relationship with God and you're living according to God's wills and plans for your life? So yeah, that's the topic for today.
And since our little sister here haven't graduated yet, so she will just be contributing on her side.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sibu, let's start with you. Well, how did you maintain this relationship really? I know it can be hectic.
Yeah.
Really hectic.
Yeah. Like the challenging part is like having to balance both schoolwork and relationship with God, because it's important to do well in school as well, because when the Bible says you have to be the light and the salt of the earth, you have to shine and excel in all parts of the world. Like wherever you find yourself in, God has called you to be in that place. You're supposed to do well wherever you are. So it's hard to be able to excel in school at the same time relationship with God. But I think for me what helped me the most was just continuing to seek God, like especially during tough times, like challenging times. And if I'm to be honest, like I actually got an award, like Best Thesis Award, and yeah, it was nothing but the grace of God. I didn't deserve it at all, but the fact that I was just pursuing my relationship with God, and just that was the most important thing in my life, like just pursuing God. So yeah, I was working hard in school, but it's like, okay, school is there, it's my calling, that's where God has placed me to be, right? But the most important thing is my relationship with God. So if I put that first, and then God is going to guide me in different ways. He's going to give me the wisdom, he's going to give me the intelligence and the understanding to do well in schoolwork. So yeah, that's how my journey has been.
That's really good, right? But for me, really, it's been really crazy, because I remember when I first started my master's, like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. It was really stressful, and my personal relationship with God was almost broken, because I kept all my efforts in studying, because all I saw ahead of me was like A+. I just saw a clean certificate. So I was really like putting God aside, like an extra activity, an extra job to do. But later on, I realized that what am I doing? Like, I cannot do this without God. And I realized that because in my second semester, when I started like putting God first and my schoolwork second, because you know he's the one who always like directs us in whatever we want to pursue in life. So as I kept God first, I started, because the amount of subjects that I took in my second semester and my first semester are all the same, but the level of stressfulness differed a lot. In my second semester, it was very like, I wasn't stressful at all. I was excelling well in my studies, and at the same time my relationship with God was like really flourishing, and I have like beautiful friends around me who kept like encouraging me that you have to put God first. I have a cell group that always reminds me that without God I cannot really do anything. So by doing that, I just found myself really doing very well in my studies, and at the same time like my relationship with God flourished really well, and I've graduated with like really good marks, and my relationship with God remained there. So I'm really like happy about that. So what say do you have in this song? Tell us something we don't know.
I mean, you know a lot about me, so, but I think I kind of take a little bit of both of them, because they're very different. This one is more book person, and she's more God person. So I try to take both, a little bit of both of them and combine it. So I'm like the perfect, because I take a little bit of both of them. No, but seriously, I think I can kind of relate to what Lulu said, because for me, at least at the beginning when I came to Korea, I was very distracted with a lot of things that really didn't matter, that I wasn't either paying attention to the school nor to God. I mean, I had the two of them, but I wasn't really giving my all to neither of them. But on my second year, a lot happened that was more of an open eye to me. And because of the things that were happening, those things actually made me get closer to God. And so because I got closer to God, eventually whatever was happening, it just turned out good. So at that point, I realized that I can't simply focus on only one thing. I have to first focus on God. And once I focus on God, then all the things will come along. And I mean, she was kind of like the God influencer, you know, the one that was kind of pushing me to it, even though she didn't know, but she actually had a lot of influence in that. So it really, really did help me on my relationship with God. And this one was more of a book influencer. She kept calling me like every month, are you studying enough, and all those things. So that together kind of helped me to have a balance, and most importantly, to put God first. So it's not that you cannot have it.
Oh, sorry guys, the big bag just.
Don't stop.
Okay, let's go. I'm sorry, it's a big bag.
But, okay, but like I was saying, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. You can still have excellent grades and at the same time have a perfect relationship with God.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they made it. So it's an example that you can have it all. So yeah.
All thanks to
Yeah.
God. Yay.
So just to encourage you guys who are still studying, you're still in school,
Yep.
just continue pushing, and
Yeah.
in everything you do, just hope and trust in God.
I've actually had friends who thought that at first they were really studying hard at school, and then when they started becoming like really, when they started having this very close relationship with God, they started like abandoning the studies. You know, they were like,
Right.
you know what, I'm just leaving it all to God. I would just want to focus on Him. I'm sure He will help me with my studies. God cannot help you with your studies if you're not studying.
Yeah.
You know what, if you want to excel, study hard and God will do the rest. I mean, you can do both. What you cannot desire God and just abandon your studies and saying, if I desire Him, then He will help me study. My friend, you'll end up getting F in all your courses.
It's like if you have a test and you choose to go to overnight prayer, that's fine, but don't forget that you have a test on Monday.
Yeah.
So go study and then go you do your overnight prayer.
That's
so it's
true.
very important.
Very important.
Guys, I hope you
Bye-bye.
like the video. And
Yeah.
last words.
Subscribe and share.
Okay. Bye bye.